Hey, it's Eddie Brennan here. After hours of interviewing top Australian business leaders and asking about their interview processes, I've realised that some major flags that you should avoid if you hear during an interview process. So here I'm going to give you my top 3. And if you hear these during an interview, pull the eject cord straight away. First up, when somebody uses the word but in the middle of a sentence. So everything before the but is what they think you want to hear. Everything after the but is what they truly feel. So here's a little silly example. How was your pizza? Yeah, my pizza was really nice, but it was a bit cold. So they want you to hear that the pizza was really nice because probably you made it for them, but really the pizza was too cold for them. And here's an example in an interview. So how'd you get on with your other team members? Oh yeah, well, I get on with the other team members really well. We had a great team. We always work well together, but sometimes I produce the best work on my own. So really they're giving you the fluff answer before the but, and afterwards is what you really want to be listening out for. So just remember that one when you're going into an interview, and as soon as you're asking a question and the interviewee puts a but in the middle of the sentence, forget everything you've heard before the but, just listen after the but. That's a lot of buts. Number 2, be very careful when an interviewee starts using a load of buzzwords. If they start dropping loads of big fancy words or acronyms and you've never really heard these acronyms before, it's normally a sign that they're a bit nervous. And yes, people are going to be nervous during interviews. I'm not looking for anybody to be super confident, be wary of that person as well. So people will be nervous. But when people start bamboozling you with this over-intelligence, it's normally a sign that they actually lack a real in-depth knowledge on that subject. So if you start hearing loads of buzzwords and loads of crazy acronyms, just call it out and say, hey, okay, cool. Let's just keep everything nice and simple and just dive deeper on a few more questions that you've already asked them. Number 3, biggest red flag. They do not know their numbers. And this is super important in an industry where numbers play a big part. Let's say an industry like sales or marketing. You should be able to ask that person during the interview some of the key parts about their metrics in terms of their production and what they produce. And they should be able to give you the answer there and then. Now, I'm not saying that they should have the answers off the top of their head. At the end of the day, an interview is not a memory test, but they should have pre-prepared some of the key figures to hand over to yourself. And also, they should be able to provide references on the spot who you can call and you can contact, and they can validate the number that they produced. So that wraps up the top 3 red flags taken from hundreds of hours interviewing top Australian business owners. And just remember, when you're interviewing somebody, they've got 30 minutes to really impress you. So you need to be on the top of your game. And that's one of the strategies that we use to make sure that we can find you the right talent to get working in your team, and so you can focus on working on the best projects. So to speak to one of our team, click the button below and we'll take the conversation from there. Enjoy the rest of your day.